Hey guys, my name is Jen Carrasco. I am a serial entrepreneur, founder of many six-figure businesses. I am also a skincare creator, an IFBB pro athlete that is extremely passionate about helping entrepreneurs grow their business and, most importantly, helping you and everybody else to own their shit. Welcome to Own Your Shit, the podcast. This is the show where we stop the comparison cycle, we eliminate the need for a secret sauce, and realize that the faster we own the way we stand in our own way, the faster and shorter the route is to creating that life we all crave. So, with that being said, now let's own your own shit. Hey guys, what is going on here? Jen Carrasco. Let's dive in deep with some diet talk, which is my favorite thing. I'm a nerd, total nerd when it comes to diet and nutrition. Total nerd about supplements, total nerd about anything beauty, anything educational, anything science. I'm just your typical nerd. So anyway, yesterday I had a question from Ed, and Ed is an amazing, amazing friend of mine. And his question for me was getting back to a leaner, more muscular self. I need to understand how to build a better diet plan. I'm still confused about how to balance macros while doing paleo. So I want to talk about a diet plan. The reason why I say that is because I am not a person that has, okay, let me scale this back a little bit. I am a person that has done every single diet that is out there just to know how my body reacts to the diet, what it feels like, and what it does to my mindset, my body, whatever it may be, right? I have done keto, I've done paleo, I've done like high carb cycling, and through all of the diets, and I have to say this, everybody is different, right? If somebody tend to be a little bit overweight and they're not using carb sources for energy to go out to exercise, it is beneficial to do a keto diet to get your body back to a level that we need you at in order to then start building that muscle back up, right? Now, there's so many people out there. There's so many different objectives of what people say you should be doing. People say you should be doing keto. People are saying you should be doing carb cycling. I have to tell you what has worked for me. And working for me is actually keeping a balanced diet, okay? Meaning that I keep my carbohydrates typically at 50%. Then I keep my protein at 30% and my fat at 20%. That is typically what works for me when I'm getting ready to lean out, getting ready for any competition. That is how my body works. But also know that when I'm in competition mode, I am also working out twice a day. I am doing fasted cardio, plus I'm doing weight training. Those carbohydrates need to fuel my muscle. I need that energy, right? Now, there's a lot of myths, well, not myths, but there's different things out there of what people think, right? I've always been brought up on the notion that you eat your carbohydrates with a protein source because it would allow that protein to get into those muscle bellies faster, correct? And then there's other people that tend to eat higher fat and then they have the protein. Now, I want to talk about how beneficial protein is for you. The reason why I'm bringing up the keto is because we need to understand that a keto diet is great for reducing that fat, but your muscle is hindering with a keto diet, right? If you're already lean, which Ed, you're lean, if you're already lean, doing certain things can actually inhibit your muscle growth. So in order to actually build that muscle growth, I highly recommend to make sure that we keep the carbohydrates and we keep the protein accurate. Protein is your longevity of life. And that's what people don't understand. I always say you should have 1 gram of protein to your body fat, right, for the day. So for me, I'm about roughly 130, 36, 37 pounds. I get in that much protein a day. That is my consumption. And the reason why is because I want to keep that muscle growth, right? I want to keep those muscle bellies full. And the carbohydrates will help to fuel that protein into my muscles. And so it's really beneficial. So there's not a miracle out there. There's not a perfect pill out there. It's about cycling and figuring out what actually works for you. So I'm going to give you something that has always worked for me and maybe put that into your fitness pal, right? I always keep my carbohydrates at 50%. I keep my protein at 30%, and I keep my fat at 20%. Now, there's a lot of research out there that says it's better to eat fat in the morning and carbohydrates at night. There's people out there that say it's better to eat carbohydrates in the morning and fat at night. You need to start messing around and feeling out what works for you best, right? Now, for me, I work out in the morning, so I want to keep my carbohydrates in the morning. Then at nighttime, my night meal has avocado in it, and I keep the carbohydrates out because I want to keep the fat in my system. Now, also know that fat slows your metabolism down, right? So the more fat you eat, your metabolism slows down, but it's different with keto. Keto, if you cut all your carbohydrates, it's using your fat as energy, right? So that's the same with protein, because protein actually goes as energy as well. Another thing that's really cool that maybe you don't know this, but in order for your body to actually burn calories, your body will burn 30% more calories consuming protein than it will anything else. So your body is actually burning way more calories consuming protein than anything. So you should be consuming your protein, right? Muscle is actually our largest organ in our body. And people are misled by that. They think it's skin. It's actually muscle. There is more muscle in your body than skin. So I hope that helps. Please DM me. Please leave some comments. I want to help you guys. That's what I'm here. This is why I created this group, because I want to give my knowledge to you. I want to help you succeed to be a healthy freaking executive. So drop any questions you have for me and let me go on here every week and do a live and help you go forward with it. So Ed, I hope this really helped you. If you have any other questions and I really didn't dive in deep to it, let me know. I download my fitness app. I think it's, or my fitness pal. It's the best app that's out there. It will help me track my macros. I mean, it's just super beneficial. Keep your protein up. Protein is everything. So just know protein. And not all protein is created equal, but definitely getting good quality protein. If you guys need anything from me, DM me. I am here to help you, and I will see you next week for another live. Well, guys, that's a wrap for another episode of Own Your Own Shit. Now that this is half the battle, owning your shit allows you the freedom to create something even better in your life. Getting out of your own way, it doesn't have to be lonely. Making sure to follow me for more advice. Follow me on every social media platform at Jen Carrasco. My Instagram is Jen Carrasco with 2 underscores. Find me on Facebook at the same name. And of course, share the episode with friends who need some help in the tough times and typically helping them to own their shit. So with that being said, see you guys next week.
This